Good morning, everyone. I have come to the conclusion today that I am not a young man anymore. I am friggin' tired. So I'm sorry I did not stream on Friday or on Saturday. We were focused on enemies. I was porting back and forth, joining alliance. It was quite fun. But you can see by the map, our enemies in red and orange are basically pushed out of the zone. Yep, we're going to get to that, Wiry. Kays, good morning. Old Monk, good morning. So, first zone, San Pedro, successful. We did what we needed to do, right? I am up almost... Excuse me. I am up almost 1 billion kill points since KvK started Thursday. We have 6.2, call it 6.3 million deads. So it's been quite fun. We're down, what is that, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. We're down 50 million power. I was down 60 million power. But I decided to do a bit of training in Zenith. I'm probably going to hover around here until the last day. See where we're at on the last day. And if top 10 is reachable, we'll go for it. We'll go for it. NG. So yeah, I mean, as you mentioned in chat, Wiry, Lilith just sent out an armaments email. What are the main functions of the transmutation system? I think we all know that. Single attribute or multiple. This is a change. Choose to lock down 1 or 2 attributes or none at all. So you can reroll 1, reroll 2, reroll 3. Good decision there. Does this system only change armament attributes? It cannot change the inscription. Will this require items? I wish they'd given us a bit more details here. They don't. Changing armament attributes requires specific items, and the locking of attributes will affect the number of items required. The items can be obtained through the armament shop and events. So armament shop, we know we get the gold and the silver coins, but events, we don't get those in any events. So I'm kind of confused here. Is this a new currency in the game? This feature is only available for inscribed legendary armaments. Inscribed legendary armaments. As soon as I saw this, I went through and I recycled all the inscribed purple armaments that I didn't have on commanders. Each armament can be transmuted up to 10 times. So you could potentially do all 3. And then, hey, I like this one. This is a good archer stat. And then do 2. And then do 1. And do that up to 10 times. So, I mean, these changes are good, right? The only question I have is, what exactly is the currency that they're going to require? Currently under optimization, is expected to be available in July. They don't say the beginning of July, the end of July. It doesn't say. But we're getting there, folks. We're getting there. Armaments are not 100% bad, as contrary to what many people may make you think, right? Hey, Shaki, we can look at that shortly. Diggin. See 24 people here already. Why have only 8 people pressed the like button? Do I really need to put this annoying poll up at the start of every live stream? Do I? Because I'll do it. You know I will. Yep, at least they're giving us a date when this will go live. Exactly. It's a start. It's a start. So here's a couple of reports that we saved from KvK. This is a Alliance Fortress rally. Why is my screen flashing red? 2.4 million versus 3 million troops, right? So fairly good if you ask me. What was this? Why did I save this? I don't even remember. Another fort rally? Yeah. Oh, plus some swarmers there. I mean, I had a lot more. These are just two of the ones that I saved. And then here was the fun one. This was the fun one. Originally, I had Dito Hera in there, but when I saw they were rallying with XY Nevsky, I went ahead and switched to Flavius. So I don't think he'd be trying that. He didn't try that a second time. But that's the first city rally that anyone's thrown at me for. Oh man, 10 KvKs. So, you know, kudos to them for giving it a shot. That's where we stand. The next time we will have fighting is probably right around July 4th at the Dark Altar. Already got that marked on the map. So less than 24 hours in, or just over 24 hours in, the Earth Camp came to us and said, hey, we would like to talk about surrendering. And our R5 said, okay, what are your terms? And they said, well, stop all fighting and let us farm peacefully in the starting zone, and we'll give you our Rune Crusader fortress at the end. So Kat asked them twice, 2 separate times. She asked the alliance that approached her, do you speak for only your alliance or the entire camp? Twice they said, we speak for the entire camp. So we agreed. 15 minutes later, they come back and say, oh, wait, there are still some kingdoms in the camp who don't want to surrender, so we're going to keep fighting. So it's like, fuck you. You come to us, you tell us twice that you represent your entire camp and you're seeking a surrender and peaceful negotiations. We send out an alliance mail to a coalition mail to the entire coalition that says stop fighting. 15 minutes later, you come back and you say, okay, they want to keep fighting. So, it ticked Kat off. It ticked Kat off. It ticked a lot of us off. So now, if they come to us again and say, hey, we want to surrender, it's going to be sorry. Been there, done that, not again. Right now in Zenith, I'm sitting in 6th place with, 8.3 million points. So I haven't put a lot of points up. I just kind of want to hover around the top 10 for now and see where this ends at the end. Is this, 12 hours? Does it end tonight? Seriously? Am I that far behind in my days here? So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I know I'm going to get knocked down at least one spot because MF hasn't pushed yet. But yeah, I mean, you come to us, you say you want to surrender, say you represent your entire camp. 15 minutes later, after our people have logged off a line, because fighting is pretty much, we told them to stop. They went back to enjoy their life. 15 minutes later, you say, oh, sorry, no surrender. Okay. So the first night at KvK, I think I got like 4.5, 5 hours of sleep. Second night, 4.5 hours of sleep. Last night I got a good 6 hours, but I'm still exhausted. My schedule's all out of whack. All right, so Shocky 2359. Take a look at that KvK, huh? Just want to make sure those were not enemies on the field there, the white dots. 2359. It doesn't tell me who's in which camp, but Wind and Midnight are ally from 2359. So, which is Wind? This is Wind over here, and this is Midnight over here. Which one is 2359 in? Hey, innocent boy. Yeah, this Zenith is quite low compared to most. I think if it was defense or health, it would be at least double the points people are putting up. You know, that said, I think people sleep on attack statistics. If you own the field and you're a rally lead, you have the field. I mean, archers, you have to have the field to rally anyway, but if you own the field, you know you're going to get reinforced. Attack is where I put an attack skin on now when I rally, right? So, if I'm just sending a naked rally with no support, then it's a defense skin. But if I'm sending a rally to take down a fort or take down a flag, and we own the field, and I know that rally's going to get reinforced, it's attack all day. Hey, New Jack. So as far as Zenith goes, once again, I'm currently in 6th. The points are relatively low. Like I said earlier, I'm just going to try and hover around 10th, and maybe at the end tonight, give it a good solid push. Yeah, if you want to send that, Shocky, that's fine. I honestly, I don't know much about any of the kingdoms in there, so yo, Zenith looks free. Yeah, I think it's attainable, Lion. I just got to do it smart so I don't waste speed ups. Check in game. Okay, so what? 2359 is in Greenwood. You said you allied with Wind and Midnight. Ooh, Midnight's in for a Midnight? Midnight's over here, okay. So you're both probably gonna go against Daybreak. So what, Greenwood had I'm just going to be honest with you, my friend. That's too many fucking numbers to look at this early in the morning. So Greenwood at 22 billion power. Wind 36 billion power. Midnight 37 billion power. Against fire at 26. Earth at 34. Water at 32. Thunderbolt at 35. Yeah, you're gonna have some fun here. You're gonna have some fun here, aren't you? Call me Hassan, welcome. Fasal, welcome. You're in that KvK, nice. Nice. Thank you. I'll save the data and save the map, and we'll maybe we'll spectate it. Depends what's going on here in this KvK. Or if I want to catch up on sleep. Ape, what's going on? Oh yeah, it's been fun. I got second in enemy elimination, second in MGE. Not that I needed those Dito heads, but hey, it is what it is. It's kind of funny to fight against you and MF. How is it funny? Hey, Aqua. You're the only ones not backing when getting focused. Yeah, we generally try and tank for the rest of the alliance and do as much damage as possible so that others can come in and clean up the mess. Yes, Ape, we have won our zone. It was fun though. I got 6.7 million deads, mainly from swarming. I mean, there was a point there early Friday morning where things were kind of touch and go. You know, we didn't have a lot of people online, and we were getting pushed on this side over here, getting pushed from the middle here, getting pushed from the other edge over here. And the 5 or 6 of us that were online were getting frustrated and burnt out, porting all over, defending a flag. We couldn't be aggressive. So at that point in time, we just kind of made the call. Okay, what's most important? We're going to stay, we're going to defend that, and we're going to push in that zone. And once we made that decision and started being aggressive again with our pushes, the attacking pretty much stopped from the enemy. Sorry, I've been talking for almost 2 days straight, so my voice is kind of shot here. I have no idea, Aqua, how the 1v KvK is looking. This is the first opportunity I have had the desire and the energy to stream or even look at another KvK. Last I heard, it looked like 1079 was pretty much done dancing. With the recruiting that 1034 did, yeah, they're a huge, mega, crazy fighting kingdom again. Looks like 79 might have one entry into Kingsland here, whereas 34 is here, 34 is here, and there's nobody even at this gate. So I would say this is, unless 79 plans on doing something sneaky here in the near future, it looks like it's a done deal. So Zenith ranking, yep, we showed it several times, but we'll get there. We'll get back there. But it's not bad here at all. I'm in 6th. Again, my goal is to kind of hover around this 5, 6, 7, 8 position and see where we are at the end of the day. Which reminds me, we gotta hit some Guardians here to see if there's a room. I'm just gonna leave them. The longer the Guardians are there, maybe there will be a rune available then at the end. Grab. Yeah, that's a pretty skin. Where are we here? This it? No. Rewards. Sadly, the KOS Alliance is unhelpful. Which kingdom are you in? Draws. I mean, there are so many alliances in this KvK and kingdoms in this KvK that, hell, it's hard just to remember those in my camp, right? Yeah, I mean, I'd prefer health if I'm fighting in the open field, but like I said, if I'm rallying with archers and we own the field and I know my rally is going to get topped off and reinforced, then I'm definitely throwing an attack skin in there. 579. Oh, so you were in SE 79, the one that had a fort here, all the cheeseburgering motherfuckers. By the way, next time you cheeseburger me, be sure and bring a side of fries. I'm just teasing. Y'all gave us a good fight. How many speed ups I got left? Enough. Well, last I calculated, which was yesterday, I think I had like 1,600 days. And we still got this we can get. This new world gives good speed ups. So we got some things we can do if we need to get some more, and VIP shop resets tonight. So who will get I think it's a little too early to discuss who gets the star. So our allies on the opposite side, they've won too. I mean, they're taking care of business in their zone. They've got their territory surrounding the sanctuary. They dropped a farm fort up here that they're using to cut off the rest of the enemy from this zone. So much respect to 2160 and the folks fighting with them over here. They have done a solid job as well. So I think it's a little too early to discuss who gets the star. We're going to have to run the numbers and use those statistics and see what kind of fighting takes place in this zone when it opens, and this zone when it opens, and in Kingsland when it opens. Yeah, I mean, you can see neither us or our allies built a single flag in this zone. That's how busy we both have been fighting the enemy. It's kind of refreshing, right? I mean, I'll be honest here. Normally when we invade this zone in a heroic anthem, the fighting lasts maybe 8 to 12 hours, and then the enemy says, screw this, we're done. These guys went hard for a good 22 hours. Then they called for peace, and then they said, okay, peace treaty over. And then I think most of the fighting they did after that, though, was just to get MGE points. But I do not buy resources from the shop or from resource sellers. Unless you consider my 10 farms resource sellers. So I have 4 farms on this account. I have 3 farms on another email address and another 3 farms on yet another email address. So, since I work from home Monday through Friday, I generally keep those running all day long during the off season, and it does fine for me. I mean, I've even let's see, settings, rankings. Yeah, I think I gave some resources to Mad Mania, to Hubsy, to Shadow. So we got several billion to spare yet on all my farms. I'm just waiting. I don't want to transfer them to my main account and then have somebody else who's fighting their ass off say, "Hey, I need resources." So I'm leaving them on the farms for now. And if somebody needs resources and they've been fighting their ass off, I'm more than happy to give it to them. Yeah, no, there was good fighting on the other side as well. I mean, I think we had, well, I can't say we had more fighting, but based on enemy elimination, we had 5 players in the top 10 just from our alliance. You guys can tell I'm tired. I'm doing the bare freaking minimum here. I think, sadly, these enemies, a lot of the fighting they did was open field. After they requested peace with us, and then kind of went back on that, pretty much all the fighting they did was open field. So it was kind of obvious to me that they were just going for MGE points at that point in time. So once that happened, I didn't fight a whole lot in the open field. I wanted others to have that opportunity if they wanted a high position in MGE. I mean, I still fought when it was necessary. If they attacked a flag or, we had a flag to attack. If they were defending in the open field, I'd go and help clear them out so the flag was there. Yeah, exactly. It's way too soon to talk about SARS or Ziggurat at the end, but there's more fighting to take place, hopefully. Hopefully these guys aren't tapped out and they're either going to come at us or we're going to go at them in Sakaka and Havana. This is a heroic anthem, yes sir. We're 16 million and still at rank 7. Congrats on rank 7. Hopefully everyone else is out of speed ups, right? It's been a fun KvK. After last KvK where we didn't get any fighting at all, I'm very happy to drop down from what was I at? What was I at? 192, almost 193 million power. Kind of wish these deads were at 50 million, but we'll get there. I'm sure there's a lot of fighting to go there. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. It is a bit sad that y'all, or the Earth Camp, they came and said they wanted a truce and put out terms for their surrender, and terms were agreed to, and then they came back and said, "Oh, sorry, we're just joking." Okay, well, they didn't say we're just joking, but after our leader asked SC-79 two separate times, "Are you speaking for your alliance or the entire coalition?" And 2 separate times she was told, "We're speaking for the entire coalition, we want to surrender." Kind of disappointing that they went back and said, "Oh, yeah, sorry. I guess there are still kingdoms that want to fight." And unfortunately, that does 2 things, right? That makes our leader pissed off, because she's sending out emails, coalition emails, saying, "Hey, they've surrendered, stop fighting." So we have people say, "Okay," and then they'll log offline, and then 15 minutes later, Oops, sorry, just joking. The fighting's going to continue. They did not speak for the entire camp. So I don't know what happened in Earth Camp, but y'all need some better communication there. Because that was, for lack of a better term, that was not cool. That the second thing that does is that kind of makes us leery from allying with any of these camps in a future KvK. I mean, the way it was going, there was a lot of respect for the folks that were fighting us. They were fighting us hard, right? And there's definitely potential down the road to ally, but then all of a sudden, hey, we surrender. Okay, no, we don't. Yeah, maybe not. They're not. Yeah, I can't attest to what's going on there internally, but yeah, I know. EW7 and SE79 did a hell of a lot of fighting. KOS, they were kind of squishy, if I remember correctly. 12 KV, I don't even remember where the hell they were on the map, to be honest with you. Too many kingdoms in these heroic anthems. Too many kingdoms. And again, you almost have to fill up the zone with flags. So. Ow. Aren't you guys in a bad matchup? 500-day-old kingdoms versus 500. I mean, you deal with the cards you're given, right? So the power is even, earth to wind. The kill points are fairly even, earth to wind. True, their kingdoms are newer, but at the same time, with cross-season migration these days, that doesn't mean a whole hell of a lot of beans. Look at 2489, and thanks for the subscription, Lucifer. Look at 2489. They just took on 1960. Because they're building a kingdom, and Jin, thank you for the subscription. They're building a kingdom, and I don't know if these kingdoms have gotten migrants in or not, so it's hard to say. Now, I think kingdoms like 2730 and 2749, kingdoms that are going into their first or second season of conquest, are potentially at a disadvantage. They probably still have a lot of natives in them yet. But if kingdoms are going into, their third season of conquest, you would think that they have done their work to weed out the undesirables from the kingdom, those who don't fight, and bring in players that fight and build the kingdom. And if not, that's not on me, that's on them. That peace thing was so annoying, got me in so much trouble with the missus. Logged off the moment they said fighting was done, then 5 minutes later get a message that no, it's on. So I leave the girlfriend on the couch and peace out again. Yeah, it sounds like you're calling that couch your home for the next few weeks, Holt. This is how our Zenith is looking currently. I'm in 6th. MF has not done his pushing yet, so I'm sure he will be at number 1. So this 6 is as good as a 7. Which reminds me, I'm going to change over to my training skin before I forget. In the heat of the moment, I always forget to put the training skin on. What do I need to know before going to a D Kingdom? Do your research. Do your research. Make sure you understand what their expectations are going into KvKs. Make sure you understand their rules for gold head events, for MGE events. You know, and I would strongly recommend, if they have a Discord server, to hang out with them for a few days on Discord. Just make sure that you and your attitude and gameplay and personality fit in with them. You know, that's the most important thing. I mean, like Holt is saying, right? There's much more responsibility on every person in the kingdom. Everyone has to show up. You know, if it's a D Kingdom with 100 players, you know, it's going to probably be 100, how do I phrase this correctly, 100 less powerful players. You know, not every D Kingdom is structured like ours, where we're quite top heavy. What am I doing here? I want to see rankings. Where the hell is rankings? Oh, I see. I can't even think these days. So, I mean, I think we were 5th or 6th in power when KvK started. Now we're 7th in power. Alliance kills, we're still 1st. And, I mean, some of these alliances could have players jumping in and out of them. You know, for bastions and such. Individual power, when KvK started, I was in 3rd. Now I'm in 16th. Individual kills, when KvK started, I was in 3rd, and I'm still in 3rd. Yeah, MF counts as a 150 million power player in matchmaking. You can thank Lilith for that. Hey Swizz, our kills have gone up about 7 billion. That's not bad. I know mine are just shy of 1 billion kill points. At 6.3 million deads. All these cavalry though. I'm only using 2 cavalry marches, so I'm not quite understanding that. I think I'd have more archer deads when I've been swarming flags with 3 archer marches. So I've been trying to train more cavalry. Somewhere along the way, I got 200 and some odd thousand dead. I had 310,000 T1 cavalry. But now I'm down to 59, so I don't know what happened there. Can't quite remember. Yeah, go with Boudica hubs. Did we do a lot of rallies with Cav? I don't recall. This skin right here it's nothing fancy. 3% training, 3% health. I don't generally use this when I'm fighting. Just for training. Generally, when I'm fighting, we've got Topaki Palace on, which is the archer defense, 10%. Archer rallies, we throw Summer Palace on, which is Archer attack 10%. The healing speed is nice, but alright, I'll be back in 30 seconds. I gotta grab another bottle of water. Okay, thanks for your patience. What marches did I use? We had Boudica YSG. We had Z Huge and Nibu. Artie Tommy. Juan Scipio. Nevsky Joan. And XY Mehmed. Every now and then I threw William in there instead of Mehmed. If I wanted a third cavalry on the field for whatever reason, it was William, or it was Chandra William. This equipment's not top notch. It's just kind of all the leftover stuff. If I needed a third infantry or a second infantry for any reason, it was Sargon CJ. Still running the blue shield on that. And then there was only one time that I threw out Harold Alex. As far as when I was garrisoning, it was a combination. It was either Flavius Hera or Dito Hera. Yeah, I maxed tech every KvK. And here's where I'm at right now. Attack formation is still only at 7. Since we got a while till fighting yet, I'm going to circle back and do some of these barb and plundering and that type of shit. Called Arms is at 9. These are at 9. Siege. Oh boy, I can't wait to max that siege tech. We've got our 6th march, marching orders. Most of this stuff can't be upgraded until you do something different. So that's kind of the other reason I'm circling back to do some of these smaller items like the Karaku gifts and plundering and that type of thing. Yeah, there has never been a KvK with tech that I have not expertise and maxed everything. Last KvK we were in even when there was 0 fighting. I had 38.3 million crystals left over at the end. Hey, Blue Jet. Zenith, I am currently in 6th. So we're just going to kind of hover around there and play it by ear and I've got an alarm set for later tonight so I don't fall asleep at the end of this, but hopefully we'll get her done. Hopefully we'll get a Zenith skin. Well, that means I will closely be watching Zenith tonight, and I will probably not do my round 3 Ark of Osiris group stage video. I think you guys kind of got the gist from my prior videos and my suggestions that they refine this initial group stage because only 5.08% of the 2,048 group matches thus far, 5.08%, have ended with the winning team winning by less than 10,000 points. So they really need to do something to make it more interesting and give the better teams better competition in these early group stages to help them get ready for the playoffs. It depends, Draws. It depends. This KvK, I got the ring because that was my 5th ring, so I knew that would crit. So I got the ring, but I really like to save up for Twilight Falls, so that's what I'm working on right now. Sometimes I buy the 50% off. I mean, if I have a commander that I need to max and this will help me max him quickly, then I'll get the gold heads or the legendary chests, materials chests. But I'm pretty solid with where I'm at for equipment. And based on the fighting that went on, it was, you know, unless I was surrounded by 40 people, my trades were pretty favorable. So I think we'll just ride it out with the equipment and the commanders that we have now and go from there. And maybe the armament system will be refined in early July, right? They just sent out this email saying their optimization is going to go live in July, and that's going to let you choose up to 1 or 2 attributes, 1, 2, or 3 attributes on an armament that you can re-randomize. On a legendary armament with inscriptions, so not just any armament, it's going to have to be a legendary armament with inscriptions, so we'll see there too. Hey Ritz. Yeah, this is one of the lower Zeniths out there. I think a lot of people are going to sleep on the attack versus defense and health. More people want health and defense, and I get that. I get that. As a Archer Rally League, though, the attack would help me out. So MF encouraged me to go for it. That said, I'm not going to blow my wad on it so that I can't fight the rest of KvK, but hopefully we'll get her done. The last 2 times I pushed Zenith, I got screwed at the end, so pray that doesn't happen again. So Troyes, you've been asking me a ton of questions. What's your count like? How many kills have you got? How many deads have you got in this KvK? Did we inflict some damage on you? Have you been having fun? I had one guy send me a message the other day. Saying, hey, I watch you on YouTube. I'm subscribed to you on YouTube. Your 700 million whale zeroed me. And I'm like, sorry, it's war, nothing personal. I can push as much as I need to. I just don't want to blow the 1,470 some odd days of general speed ups that I have left. I need to save some of those. I mean, if we burn them all, we burn them all, and there's still There's still time before fighting takes place. That VIP shops that I can buy out, bundles that I could get. I'd prefer not to, but you got to do what we got to do. So we'll see. We'll see. I mean, you know, if these scores suddenly jump to where 10th place is in the 20 million range, then I might rethink it. But we're just going to hover around 6th for now and monitor it the rest of the day. For those that didn't see it, this is a city rally that I took. Oh, when was that? On the 22nd? So it was day 1. I was getting very, very tired by, this was what, 6:10 p.m. my time. But I kind of baited them. I had Dito O'Hara in there, so they rallied with XY Nevsky, and right before the rally hit, I switched to Flavius. I mean, as long as you're having fun, right? I say it all the time. Life is short. If you're not having fun doing what you're doing, don't do it. Find something else to do, and that includes video gaming. I mean, there are moments of the game that are frustrating, but the fun that I have in this game far outweighs the moments of frustration that come with the game as well. Right now our focus is we're gonna try and build into this zone. We gotta work with the water camp to make sure we both have a plan for this zone so we can get the bastions that are here. Got all of the epic commanders are ready. There is Charlemagne, which not the most fantastic bastion skill, but hey, it can be used on rallies, right? 2% attack, 2% defense. We've got the Med skill, which is a city attack skill. I think we have like 6 city attack or city garrison bastion skills in this KvK, which makes a lot of these absolutely worthless. Being an archer player, my mouth is absolutely watering for this one. Troops consist of only archers, 25% increased skill damage. I mean, imagine this on a Henry ZL rally. 25% increased skill damage. Absolutely insane. Kusanokis is okay. I forget what Charlemagne's is. Or I'm sorry, Constantine's. Yeah, garrison of your city once again. This is a good one for infantry, though. Yeah, I mean, you know, if you ask me, I think if we, Altar Darkness. This is where you can only bring in one march at a time, right? So we're gonna see everyone from Earth Camp bringing in their absolute best march into this murder ball, into this altar. And it's not gonna be, my 6 armies with legendary gear versus You know, players 5 armies, which maybe one has legendary gear and the rest have epic gear, or you know, they're running some epic commanders or some non-max legendary commanders. So this can be interesting in the altar. It should be a fun time. Electro King, what's going on, my friend? Can I tell your story about Boudica? If y'all don't know who Electro King is, he is my graphics guy. Does logos for me, graphics, intros, outros, you name it, Electro King does it. Very low prices and a very fast turnaround. Best customer service out there. Find Electro King on my Discord. Or get in touch with me and I will put you in touch with him. Don't give your money to those random people on Fiverr. They don't deserve it. Give it to a fellow Rise of Kingdoms player. So, for those that don't know, Electro King is an air traffic controller in Sweden. And what exactly did you say over the radio to a pilot instead of on Discord to us? Something about Boudica? I'm attacking that Boudica or something like that. And the pilot is like, huh? What? Are you talking to us? What? So it's been a very entertaining KvK, both from a fights perspective and a Discord perspective. We always have fun. Swarm that Boudica rally, that's it. So imagine you're a pilot flying a plane, you're in the sky, coming into land or enter the traffic pattern for a airport, and the guy in the control tower says, "Swarm that Boudica rally." Needless to say, we did not see anything in the news about a plane crash in Sweden, so we're good there. Right? What if the pilot responded and said, "No, I'm in the rally," or "Yeah, swarm it down"? That'd be funny. That would be quite funny. Iron and Pete, good to see you guys. All right, do we have any? Well, what the hell? Why'd you hit the Guardian and then run away? I don't understand some of these people. Alright, any training rune here. No. Training. I think I spelled that correctly. I don't know why I'm even clicking on the purple ones to look at them. Of course, those are not paying 15%. So those are the 3. Did anyone hit these yet? Yep, Zenith. There we go. Come on, 15% training, let's go. I guess not. Nobody's interested in attack. They all want health and defense. Where did I come from? Way up here. Well, these are not all done yet. Come on, Nevsky, hurry up. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to click on the trigger. Callow, love you, buddy. Thanks, Callow. Enjoy your lunch. Just don't put pineapple on that pizza. This is Callow. He hit his 3 billion kill points this KvK, so nice work to Callow. Mavic passed 8 billion. Stitch passed 6 billion. So I'm putting some work in. 15% training now. Here we go. What I said, don't put pineapple on your pizza. Hold position, gather, new. It's a 17-minute march. Fun times, fun times. All right, excuse me for just a minute, y'all. The coffee and the water is running right through me. So I need a quick bio break. Oh, that is much, much better. Morning, Dracul. Osiris League. Let's watch some Osiris League matches. Oh, wait, we can't. Oh, look at this. Another blowout, another blowout, another blowout. Not a single one of these matches is competitive. Sad. I mean, that one's at least, you know, somewhat close for this group stage. That's a really close match for this group stage, right? Another one. Oh, to ensure fair and honest competition, the watch feature has been disabled. How long is in Zenith? I thought it was just 12 hours yet, right? Oh, I'm in 6th. Right here. I agree, King. OL has become a joke, especially in this group stage. Sorry, I'm just talking to MF. He is asking if we can take these passes yet to get into this zone to potentially try this sanctuary here for a 15% room. There's the same pilot coming in tonight. Let's see if he knows who Guan Yu is. Oh, hilarious. 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 Here's my Zug gear. Goes on Henry when I rally. There's Boudica. Artie. Juan. Where are you, Sargon? Sargon? Currently on Richard, but it's a 3rd infantry march if I need it. Cavalry, there's Nevsky. XY. 3rd Cavalry March is Chandra. If I absolutely need it, there's Chandra. I know there's a greenie there and there's a blue. And these are technically leadership pieces. And this is from VIP, VIP 17, but what I got is what I got. I don't generally use 3 cavalry marches. And then we do have a speed set on the KvK. Where are you, CC? Where are you? Right here. love this set for Murph speed. 22.5%. This is for grabbing runes, for taking the obelisk and Ark of Osiris, so on and so forth. I mean, I assume you meant fighting gear, but if you want gathering gear, where are you? Where are you, Syndic? No. Hell yeah, Witch's Crimson Bracers. Queen Tamar, right? So we're pretty well set. Yeah. He'll be right back. Silence in the way. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Oops. Sorry. Obviously, I'm back. We were having a little problem earlier with people joining the coalition and just sitting here. So I sent this email out to the rest of the people in our alliance and put a note on Discord, right? We had people joining us and just sitting here. So when our players left to join another alliance to do a bastion, they couldn't get back in. So yet half of the people who were joining us were offline. I do need more coffee, but I also, in an hour or two, I would not mind at all taking a nap. Look how fast this CC Honda is with T1 marches. Just a speed demon. Let's see, is this the way I beat Hercules? It is. Watch my defeat. Okay, so my march is here. I'm ready to get that 10% rune when I'm ready to train, so we're set there. Sunset Canyon, let's just knock out some attacks here. We got a lot to do. Sorry, Shadow. We're looking for animal next. Forensics. BT. So he's after BT. Uh-oh. Sorry, Electro King. Seven tickets to use also. Good God. This guy's serious archer player. Look at this shit. Sorry, doll. Ron stays in Dark Yami. Where are you, Thales? Dark Yummy. Okay, did I hit, I don't think I hit the shroud, did I? We have a rule where you can only attack each player one time in a 24-hour period. You know, otherwise you have the same people hitting the same people, and it just pisses people off. So to avoid that, you know, it's kind of a, you can hit everybody. Like, you can hit people one time unless you have an agreement with somebody. You can hit everybody once. Dark Yami and Buds and Nuggets. Those are the next two victims. I mean, Sunset doesn't really matter, but I want all the materials. Where are you, Buds and Nuggets? I love your name, but it's your turn. I'm sure Smart Alpha is going to pass me right at the end, but I don't care. This right here is what I wanted. But I do think that's going to be it for today, guys. I'm going to go see here quick if there's anyone else streaming right now. Maybe somebody's streaming something more interesting than me doing my daily mundane tasks, right? see non-English speakers streaming at the moment. So come on. I know he's doing Warzone, but we'll shoot you over to Jake. You might not be interested in Warzone, but hey, at least give him a quick like. It'll help his channel in his analytics. I think 3 years should be. Thank you all for hanging out this morning. I'm going to go take a nap so I can wake up later and monitor Zenith. You can see we've got one biggie still training yet that I can get done really quickly later. But that's about it. We'll try and throw up a stream tomorrow. We'll see what's going on. I've had 2 days off at work, so I got a lot of catching up to do at work tomorrow. We'll see how dead tired I am tomorrow evening when work finishes. See how much mental capacity I have left to actually put together a stream and jump on and try and keep people entertained. Blue Panther, yes, Wind Camp, yes sir. Yes sir, everybody been putting in some work. I'm very proud of the Wind Camp. But thank you all for jumping on this morning. Appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't done so yet, smash that like button, or I should say swarm that like button, and hit that subscribe button. It does help me out greatly, and I appreciate each and every subscriber. And we'll see you next time.